Hello everyone, today I want to discuss one of the most controversial weapons in Brawlhalla and how to fix it, Rocket Lance. Anyone who plays Brawlhalla knows how frustrating it is to play against Lance, and today hopefully we can solve that problem. The weapon is very useful for aerial combat, but it has some serious issues that need to be addressed, making it unfun to play against and rarely successful at top level 1v1 gameplay. Okay, first of all, Lance is just way too strong in the air. It has a lot of range, speed, and priority with its Sarah and Dare moves, which can easily dominate at all skill levels. To prove this, I want to show you some of the best Lance gameplay in the world. Let's watch a stock of Truck Stop Burrito. Okay, so I'm going to be showing you guys two stocks from Truck Stop Burrito. One of them is against me and Stingray, against Crocky and Truck Stop. It's just kind of the end. I just want to show the decision making. And then we have Snowy versus Truck Stop. This is a really cool stock, so you're going to really want to see this. Okay, so let's get right into it. I'm not going to play so much of the audio, just maybe a little bit. But I just want you to watch how Truck Stop plays Lance on this stock. It's not a very long stock. Stingray kind of dies here. And it's a bit unfortunate, but he's in red. It is what it is. But watch, he uses Sarah there. I start juggling him, right? Sarah, right? This is what I'm talking about, how Sarah is too difficult to punish. Here, he can make a decision to hold back or go forward. He holds back, and he avoids the axe side light. Let's see that one more time. Lance shouldn't be rewarded for being in the air like this against people. So that was a Sarah there. I couldn't even punish that. Let's see that one more time. This is two in a row here. Watch this. Look at this. Sarah, I can't punish. Then it happens again. I juggle a bit. Sarah, he can't punish. I try and dash side light and I go through him. Right, then he hits a little combo. That's good. Whatever. Sarah again. Nice nair. Right. Good down there, good Sarah. It's just a lot of aerials. Another Sarah. That's more follow-ups. I'm not so mad. And now it's kind of a 2v1, but you kind of get the point there. Those Sarah interactions might have literally like lost us the set. We were down a bit, and Truck Stop does a lot of great things, but that's kind of what I'm talking about and what I'd like to see change. With that in mind, now let's watch this stock against Snowy. Truck Stop, this is a little bit ago, is a 1v1 against Snowy. I don't remember who wins the set, but you'll just see that Sarah again. He actually gets punished for it there. It's just a lot of these Sarahs. That's a good dare for landing, recovery. He's not so much relying on the down lights and the side lights. It's a Sarah, it's a Sarah, it's a recovery. It's a lot of this aerial gameplay. Another Sarah there. You shouldn't be rewarded for being in a disadvantaged state, but on Lance, that is the current optimal way to play because of how much control you have on a Sarah whiff. Just like there, look at this. He fully holds forward on the Sarah to avoid Snowy. Watch this. He's not going for side lights. He's not going for down lights. He's not going for signatures on the ground. He does a Sarah, and because he's not holding back, he holds forward and lands off the stage. That's how much momentum Sarah has, even though he whiffed, right? Another Sarah there, and it gets the jump. Now watch this next stock. This next stock is great. Truck Stop's an amazing player. I'm not trying to discredit him. I just don't like this being the optimal way to play. So another landing Sarah. Now he's going for a dare. Again, no side lights, no end lights, no down lights. It's just a lot of Sarahs, dares. Obviously Nair too when they're above. But Nair's been touched enough. That's a Sarah there. He held backwards this time, so he got punished. It's still a 50-50. Right? Nice side light. Doesn't he missed the side light true combo. Okay. Okay. Nair. Alright. Good try on the down light. Watch this stock. This is fine. Sarah again, unpunishable. Gets a combo. Nice read. That's all fine. Yeah, it's a really clean stock. It's a good ground pound. It's nothing crazy, but it's a clean stock. But it was enabled from a Sarah, which I don't like. That Sarah. That one Sarah. You shouldn't be rewarded for using a heavy attack move. This Sarah is not to hit, it's just tempo. And this is what makes Lance so annoying. It's so difficult to punish these aerial options that are big, heavy, fast. Look at that. He holds forward and avoids that side there. If that Sarah didn't have so much horizontal momentum, Snowy would have landed that punish. But because of how Sarah is built, even pros, the world champion, is making a mistake into him. That is crazy. Secondly, the grounded kit of the Rocket Lance is one of the worst in the game. It especially has a huge dead zone that other weapons just don't have, which means that it can easily be punished by close range attacks from this dead zone. Here's a visualizer on the screen right now of all the areas you can cover from the ground. Look how big this diagonal dead zone is. Now here's a couple other weapons we can compare with Lance. Look at the size of the Lance dead zone compared to others. This massive dead zone makes it extremely difficult to punish your opponent from the ground versus the air. It's straight up not healthy for any weapon to be better at punishing from the air, which I like to call disadvantage state, than the ground. Lance also has no kill confirm from grounded light attacks, which makes it really hard to finish off opponents who are in red health. Also, yes, before you comment down below, I know Lance has had kill confirms removed at least 3 times now, but I believe the problem was more about the health it killed at rather than the fact it existed in the first place. So what can be done to fix these issues? Here are some possible solutions that I think would make Rocket Lance a more balanced and fun weapon to play. Okay, so number 1, remove velocity when holding forward on a Sair whiff. This will make Sair less spammable and more punishable if missed. Here's the difference between holding forward and back when missing a Sair in the air. This is way too much of a difference, making it too difficult to punish a heavy and large aerial option. Number 2, remove the handle hitbox from downer. This makes it impossible for Dare to hit you in really dumb spacing situations and just makes it more consistent with other weapons. I'm not gonna lie, I actually don't know why this hitbox exists in the first place, so let's just remove it. Number 3, add 1 stun frame to downlight. This would make downlight have more reliable follow-ups, therefore rewarding grounded punishes more. Also, downlight is a move known for being impacted by dexterity. This would make Lance downlight true into neutral light, but only on 9 dex racks at early health, making the stat much more useful for Lance players. Number 4, this last changes a lot, so please listen very carefully. Add 2 more stun frames to sidelight, 2 more startup frames to Sair, decrease the recovery minimum charge by 1 frame, and decrease the force of recovery slightly. So one thing these changes would do is make sidelight combos a little more consistent to land. Oh, I'm so sorry. Did I not mention this fun fact about Lance? If you don't hold forward a perfect amount on sidelight nair and sidelight downer, players can dodge out of it. Check this out. The changes I'm proposing would nerf Sair slightly, bring back sidelight recovery as a true combo, and make Lance combos land more consistently. Because sidelight recovery is back, I also want to nerf the force of recovery, making it more difficult to kill on Lance, but this change will also reward grounded gameplay at all healths. Lance Sair and landing signatures will still be the optimal way to kill on Lance, but this provides options and more reward at later health for grounded playstyles. I know what I just said was a lot of information, but to make this easier to understand, let me show you what these changes would actually look like. Shout out to Muna for sending me a mod to make these changes. Okay, so here are the changes I'd like to make to Lance and how they actually play out. So if you actually look at this, these sidelight combos, much more consistent. You can see that there are literally like no frames. He's blue the entire time. No way of getting out of this whatsoever. And then look at this, sidelight recovery, true combo once again. Doesn't look anything crazy. Maybe sidelight, or maybe the recovery is like 1 frame quicker. You're not going to notice it. And now take a look at Sair. You hold forward. See how it stops you a little bit? It stutters almost the movement when holding forward. It's just a slight reduction, so it's a little bit easier to punish. Also, Sair has just a little bit more frames. It has a little bit more startup. So sidelight Sair, this is not a true combo. Even in later health, as you can kind of see here. 1 dodge frame, and it's just a little bit slower, but I still think the move is extremely good with this change, and this doesn't feel slow at all. You can still control the drift. This is holding back completely, this is holding forward. You can kind of see the difference. It's just not as much as like what it used to be. And then nair is all the same. It's just like the same. It's nair. And yeah, that's downlight. Downlight, neutral light, as you can see there, 3 dodge frames. I'm on 4 dexterity, so I think I can get down to 2. Yeah, 2 dodge frames on 4 dexterity. It'd be 3 dodge frames then when you get to 3 dexterity, and then 1 dodge frame when you get to 6 dexterity, and then when you get to 9 dexterity, it's actually true. One thing you got to be careful of is certain sidelight follow-ups, like for instance you go to Lord Vrax and then you go 9 decks. I think it still works on all decks on Lord Vrax. Lance sidelight Ensig is now a true combo, so that's something to think about, but I think that's totally fine considering Vrax is 9 dexterity and some of the worst stats in the game. I don't mind Vrax being slightly buffed. It is what it is. Also, this NSIG kills pretty late anyways. I just want to show you when Satellite Recovery kills as well. Take a look at this. We set Jala to the center. See, that even kills 160 on Small Brawl, which is like pretty late. Like that's an okay time to kill, and it's only Vrax. But look at Satellite Recovery. Doesn't kill Jala at 160 on Small Brawl. 170 still doesn't kill. This is because Recovery, we nerfed the Force slightly. This is an okay health to kill at 180. If I killed with Satellite Recovery at 180, all 3 stocks, that's like, I don't know, barely less than 600 damage. Like, this is a very healthy time for Satellite Recovery to kill. And bringing back the combo would give you more stage control when in red. Sending them off stage, you're in a better position to land a kill than going for this. It's just your opponent is in a better position to not follow up, but like catch landings, waste some options, if that kind of makes sense. So yeah, this changed, nerf Sair, down light, end light. You can see that's a true combo, and it still works in red-ish. It doesn't fully work deep in red, but I think Lance Grounded needs some more reward, and just this being on 9 dex is totally fine. Also, take a look at this. No handle hitbox. It's all gone, and it all looks good. Boom. And it doesn't drop. Seems very fine. No issues. Yeah, this is how they should change Lance, and I'm literally playing it. This feels great. These are just some of my most polished ideas on how to improve Lance. I hope you enjoyed this video, and please in the comments let me know your thoughts below. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys all later. Peace!